More than 3,500 meters above sea level, I'm on the roof of the world. If you're a woman in search of a reprieve or looking for a quiet place to take a breath or even just to be able to hear yourself, put Leh on your wish list. It's often referred to as the Moon City, and it's easy to see why. Since I'm still single and traveling on my own and no one's bought me the moon yet, I figured I'd go and see if I could find it for myself.
Just because Ladakh is a little isolated, don't make the mistake of thinking it's small. In fact, it's the largest district in the country. Leh, the administrative capital of Ladakh, is even bigger than both its neighbors, Jammu and Kashmir. Ladakh is essentially a cold desert. With contrasting weather conditions of freezing winds and scorching sunlight, little rain and snow reaches this dry area, where natural forces have created a fantastic landscape. Before the use of aircrafts, Ladakh could only be reached by road. But now that man has wings, the prudent and the less adventurous traveller, or the sort who like me like their comfort, simply take the flight.
While it's great to pack your bags and head out into the wide open unknown, for places as remote as Leh as a woman on your own, it's best to know where you'll be spending the night. As a single traveller, I don't want to compromise on my privacy and my security, which is why I have chosen the Hotel Shambhala.
No major hotel chains operate in Ladakh, so you won't find your regular So Many Stars branding. Your best bet is to pick from the rows of guest houses and private hotels that dot the main town area. Go for an A grade to ensure maximum comfort. Tourist season is short and heavy, so always book in advance.
Now that I've checked in, the moment of truth for any traveller. What not to forget to bring. For starters, carry lots of sunscreen. It may be cold here, but the sun is much closer and can ruin your skin. It's also a desert, which means moisturizer and conditioner for your hair. Also, don't forget a good pair of sunglasses, because they will be your best friends in Leh for your stay here.
The first thing to do when you get to Leh is nothing. At least a day has to be devoted to acclimatizing yourself. As a woman, this enforced restriction is a godsend. It's always hectic preparing for a trip, so when you get here, take a day off. Slow down. Get comfortable and pamper yourself. Catch up on that book you never got around to reading. The view from anywhere is breathtaking. Think about what you want to do. Talking to your hosts is a great place to start. If you have a tendency toward altitude sickness, get a prescription of Diamox 2 days before you leave. But always check that with your doctor first.
After my enforced one-day confinement, which I quite enjoyed, I'm breathing easier and all set to head out and explore Leh. It's best to get a hotel taxi. It's convenient, it's comfortable, and you have the safety of knowing that your car and your driver are known to your hosts.
Travel within the main town area is best done on foot. For excursions, local buses, motor and mountain bikes are available. All rented cars and jeeps come with drivers. So if someone rejects your enthusiastic offer to get behind the wheel, don't take it personally. It's only because of the altitude and the terrain. No matter where you head out to in Leh, you will find that all roads lead to a gomfa. The most obvious symbol of Tibetan culture in Leh, a gomfa simply means a temple, like the one behind me, which also doubles as a monastery. Now there are hundreds of these gomfas all over Leh, so pick a couple of the more famous ones to visit or time your trip to a festival like we did. For the architecturally inclined woman, these Ladakhi monasteries are excellent examples of Tibetan architecture.